Hello there, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we're going to be finishing up my cottage farm build. So I'm just doing a quick little flyover for the intro because when I originally recorded this, I did not record an intro. I just jumped right into the build. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on finishing up our upstairs. So the house is going to be done in the workshop. And then we're going to be doing the exterior, so all of the plants, our little greenhouse you're going to see here in a second. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. For the upstairs hallway, I used pictures from the Get Together, Realm of Magic, Vampires pack, and I used this storage cubby for linens from the Eco Lifestyle pack. For the baby's room, I used a couple different things from the New Family pack. And then for the parent room, it's very small, so I kept it easy, but I used the bed that came with the Horse Ranch pack. Honestly, everything in this room is probably from the Horse Ranch pack. It was just quick and easy. I'm sorry, I did not film the actual process of it, where I lost that footage. So here's where I am showing you that I put in some plants in our little side yard and behind the house. And right around here, yes, is when I realized I forgot to furnish our workshop. So we're gonna pause on working on the outside and we're gonna furnish the inside. And here's what I ended up doing. So I decided that this would be a bit of like a workshop because there is a bunch of, there's an orchard and garden beds, excuse me, and I put in a laundry system here and I put some hampers upstairs. So yeah, this is just a little workshop. I gave them a little bike so that if they need to bike into town, they can do so, a place where they can do some plant potting and put some dirty work clothes if they need to, because this is a farm. So now that I've done that, we are going to be working on putting our plants in on the rest of the area. I did a little bit of the work. Again, I based this build off of a painting that I unfortunately cannot show because of copyrights. But here's some of the plants I'm going to be working on, and we're going to be filling in these garden beds towards the front that you see there. For the sake of this video not being an hour long, I'm just going to really quick show you what I ended up doing with the front garden beds. It's a bunch of random plants and these bushes. And then we are now going to fill in this area here by our little orchard. We'll do a little bit of this together, just a little bit. But yeah, I originally left in a lot more of this, but it added like 6 more minutes to the video. So I edited a lot of it out. You are welcome. But once I show this, I'll show you the complete product of this garden bed area, and then I will show you the greenhouse. So here is the finished garden bed, and here's the greenhouse as promised. I used the same stone from the University pack, and those little door covers are from the Realm of Magic pack, and the doors are from the Get Together pack, as are those windows. Now I've did the garden beds that are around our greenhouse, and I put in this beautiful willow tree. Again, I'm using a reference picture, so a lot of these plants and the trees and whatnot are based off of the painting that I unfortunately cannot show you. And I realized I forgot to do this garden bed, so yay, another garden bed. Sorry, again, this video is very garden heavy. Now we are going to furnish our greenhouse. It's not really a greenhouse, it's more of like a warm place to hang out. So I'm going to give them this little corner bench that is from Cats and Dogs. And I made this little ledge by putting a wall there, making it a half wall, and raising the platform to make a shelf. I thought it was a cute little fun idea because I liked this bench for this area. So I put a teapot from Cottage Living and this candelabra, which is from the Get Together pack. I figured it would be a nice little spot to sit and read a nice book. Speaking of books, we are going to be using this bookcase from the Werewolf pack. I wanted to have things in this build that look a little bit cartoonish, I suppose, or maybe they built it. Maybe someone used to be a carpenter or is a carpenter here. And then I wanted to put a easel in here. I figured it'd be a nice place to paint. So I put down a, what's it called? A tarp to not mess up the floors and easel. And I put in some plants because this is still kind of sort of a greenhouse. And then I just gave them another little side table and a light. And that is it for our greenhouse little hangout area. Now we're going to be moving back outside and we're going to be doing the maze. I'm just going to put in some benches so our Sims have a spot to rest inside of our little maze. Both these items are from the Cottage Living Pack. So I'm putting 2 benches, and then I'm going to be swapping out this bench that I put by the house because I originally believed I used one from the Get Together pack, but I decided I liked the Cottage Living one better. So I'm moving this plant and popping that one in there as well. And I'm going to add a little dirt so that it looks like people have been sitting here and it kind of hurt the grass that's there. I put these signs here, and I'm going to be changing and putting the little gate, this one, the bush gate thing on either side. But those signs are from the Get Together pack. And then after this, I decided I would put these lights at each of the gates. It kind of made sense so that if your Sims are coming in at nighttime, they can see what they're doing. And now we're going to be working on this, what would I call this? It's a trellis archway. We'll call it a trellis archway walkway. So how I'm doing this is I'm using these columns from the Get Together pack and the little spandrel. And I'm going to be placing these columns and spandrels in each of these little rooms that I made. So, yep, every single one. And putting a spandrel both in between, like in the walkway and the outside. I will show you, I promise, but I'm sorry, I'm terrible at explaining things. So, what am I doing now? Oh, right, we need the wisteria. So we're going to be using the wisteria from Cottage Living to fill these up. I will not show you the entire thing, I promise. We're just doing a quick, I'll show you the finished product here in a little bit, but I just wanted to try and film it and attempt to explain it in the best way I can. It's not rocket science. So here is halfway. I placed all the plants so you could kind of see. So I used all the 3 different kinds, placing them randomly on both sides in between each of our little rooms. So now we're going to place the spandrels. And I sped it up so that it wouldn't take forever, but this way you can see each of these rooms now becomes open, so our Sims will be able to walk right underneath it. I just thought it would look really cute, and yeah, the picture that I cannot show, my reference picture, had this, so I wanted to recreate it. And I think that this turned out very cute. I think it'd be a cute little photo op for your Sims if you want to take some pictures here. But now that we are done with this, we are going to move on to our little pond area with trees and plants and all that. And I'm going to be putting this willow tree here. So that is pretty much done. I put in a little grass here. I didn't want to put in too many plants, but there is this, I did put in a little garden bed here with some more trees and whatnot to fill it in. It would be funny to see if someone could guess the painting that I referenced, but I will not confirm or deny it, I guess. I don't know. Listen, I'm trying not to get sued, y'all. I put in this wall to break up the pond area, and I had to move the trees, so I'm moving that back. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this build. Again, some things are going to be different, but I'm going to leave you guys to look at the screenshots that I did, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.